These were a few bars from the most famous mandolin piece written in the classical music tradition by Antonio Vivaldi. The mandolin in birth, it's not really a birth because it evolved from longer traditions of black string music, but when we talk about the mandolin, we can more or less refer to Italy in the 17th century. The mandolin was never a real concert instrument throughout the years. It was back then associated more with nobility families, a good education, a salon instrument. You would see a lot of the paintings from the 17th century where the mandolin is usually held by a young maiden from a noble family, from an aristocrat family, a little bit like the harp or the harpsichord. That was the good music education. This kind of connotation stuck to the instrument for good and for bad for the next centuries and decades. It was always, on one hand, a very popular and very loved instrument in amateur cycles. At the same time, never considered as a serious concert instrument like the cello, the violin, and other instruments that we are more used to see in concert halls, until really recently, the 21st century, where I think the mandolin is having some kind of a renaissance and some kind of an appearance in the major concert halls, and climbing its way from the amateur connotation, which is still valuable and still there and still very positive, to being considered as a concert instrument.